Let me see. I forgot what I put the Twitter title as. What's good, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. I put the Twitter. Did this not tweet from my page?
I sent it to my mama.
It says it's live on my page.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see it in my mentions that because I've.
Okay. It took a minute to show up. There we go.
Night. Oh yeah, we up. PHI, we up.
It's officially UNC hate week.
Every week is hate week.
What's good? What's good? Sports 24/7. He said a win is a win, I guess. Oh man.
Game was never close, like literally never close.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to be dialed in. Even the crowd got bored. They were just they weren't even loud.
I think, man. I mean, but everybody know that the game right before the Carolina game is usually a layup, and that's always like a blah type game. Like nobody's gonna ever admit that they're looking ahead, but everybody's looking ahead.
Oh,
Fans, players, probably everybody's looked past BC. So I'll take it, man. Wire to wire win, double digits the entire game.
Mm-hmm. No stress.
Yeah, I'll take it, bro.
He said, Monty said, Ryan, Jamahl, and Brian, two crazies could have played the second half, score more.
Bro, what we have
about me?
Yeah, 25. I can still get buckets. Me too. I can still get buckets now.
It might take me a couple of minutes to get down the court, but once I get down there,
no, I'm gonna be good getting down the court. My problem is after the game is over with, it's gonna be a 3-day recovery. But I'm gonna look good in the game, though. I'll give you that.
Oh man.
Yeah, that offense was a little ugly. It was ugly for both teams, though, man. So it was not like Boston College lit it up in the second half either.
It was a concentration thing. They weren't thinking about it. You could just tell by some of the shots they were missing.
Yeah.
Rhythm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Before we get started, just a reminder, call in speakpipe.com/crazycast and we'll respond. I know we got a couple calls already, but just in case anybody is forgetting, call in. But yeah, let's get it started.
The three of you guys, man, thank you for what you guys do, and appreciate you guys having me on.
We were trying not to score and everything. We got about 33s or something.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of felt that. We kind of feed off that energy.
This place is amazing. Like I really love Duke, and I love the atmosphere I'm in here.
Mark Williams, beast mode. Paolo first half, he had the cramping stuff. Fair enough. Beast mode.
Welcome back to the Crazy Cast. Let me get my sound effects up. I forgot. I gotta start doing the round of applause to start out this episode.
Clap it up. 21-1 for sure. Let's go.
Come on, man. The Crazy Cast, we are back after another Duke win. 10 in a row. 21-1. 10-0 in the ACC. 32-1 in the last 33 ACC games. A bit of a stinker in the second half from Duke, but we'll talk about it. But I mean, you saw Carolina do the same yesterday. I think both teams were looking ahead a bit to the big matchup this weekend. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, and we will continue to stack up wins. I'm here with my guy Brian. My guy Jamahl. Russ is out today. He's busy, and I also think he's sick too. So, he'll be here Saturday. But, fellas, how y'all feeling? Brian, get us started, man.
Yeah, a win is a win. We never had real game pressure on us, so I think in the second half things just slipped a little bit. But 10-0 in the ACC is still 10-0 in the ACC.
What you got, Jamahl?
I mean, like we were talking a little bit before show, it's kind of hard to lock in to your opponent the game before Carolina because that game is usually we're gonna have to start scheduling like Virginia or somebody something for that game, like just to keep everybody engaged, man, because that's usually a hard game for us to lock into. But I'm just glad, even though, like you said, it was a stink in the second half, we dominated on the defensive end. This is like what, honestly, for the eye test for me since the SMU game, where we have been to the level where I would like to see us, where the fan base would like to see us on the defensive end. So can't really ask for more, man. 10-0. Like, I'm not gonna be one of them Duke fans that's go nitpick and complain about what this team is doing right now.
Yeah, for sure. Although second half, defensively, obviously, like you said, I thought we were still solid for the most part. Boston College was also, a reason for that, but the offensive struggles for me, I think the thing I took away, I guess, as not a red flag, but something we should be like mindful of is launching threes without paint touches.
I'm with you on that.
That has consistently been like an issue for me, just because obviously we've all been saying like we got to play inside out. But the amount of times this game where even there was a possession where Isaiah almost pulled up from 40 feet. He thought about it. And I was like, brother, please don't do that. But I think a lot of the times, when we do have these games where what we shoot from three tonight,
5 for 18.
5 for 18. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of those threes were one pass on the perimeter shoot rather than, I'm fine with the misses coming from, catching the paint and kick out to the corner. Those are great shots. I love those shots.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the threes that we rush. And there was even a stretch in the first half where we took like 5 in a row. I was like, bro, get a paint touch.
You got Kim Boozer.
Yeah, those are the ones that like, those are the habits that like, okay, if we're playing a better team, if we're playing even a Michigan or, we'll see on Saturday how it fares out. I'm like, that's something we got to break. We got to break. I don't know. What y'all fellas think?
A problem with our threes because
okay. You go. Go ahead.
I have a problem with our threes because I feel like I agree with you that I feel like we should get paint touches, but I just don't think we take bad outside of Isaiah, who occasionally will take a bad 3 or 2. All of our looks are like quality looks. Most of them are considerably open. They're makeable shots. I do, like you said, I do agree that it would work better if we went a little inside out a lot more. I think John has been a little bit more intentional with start halves, making sure that we go inside out, and it's just like the floor of the game, players just kind of get away from it. And it's just like, and I get it to a certain extent. You do want to keep the defense honest. You do want to keep the floor spread so we can be able to work the ball inside to Cam and Pat. But it's just like, I don't know. It's the numbers look ugly almost every game, but if you go back and watch the film, a lot of those, like out of those 18 threes, probably like maybe 4 of them were like, all right, bro, we really should have took that shot. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, we just got to make them, man. Like, we're getting a lot of quality looks. We got a lot of quality looks today. And that's been, honestly, the most concerning thing about this Duke team for me. They don't make a lot of open shots, like, outside of Cameron Boozer. We get a lot of quality looks. The offense we run is immaculate almost all the time. So we always get a quality look almost every single trip down the floor. It just seems like a lot of the open looks we get, we're not making them. But, that's what we have 2 monsters on the inside for. So I'm with you on that. Just feed those guys more, and then, it should trickle down from there.
The way college basketball is trending anyway, you look at teams like Florida, you look at teams like Michigan, who really don't take that many threes. It's easy to win that way now. You can win that way as long as you defend and rebound. So I'm not too concerned about it yet.
I guess that was going to be my counter to that. Are you guys at this point in the season? We are 23 games into the season. And right now I'm looking at the numbers. These are obviously not updated from a season perspective, but a lot of these are probably going to go down from Caleb Foster shooting 38 from 3. That's going to go up. He took only 2 tonight. Cam is at 38. Those are your 2 best shooters by the numbers. Slim, his numbers are down this year. We know that is up and down shooting from perimeter with him. And then like guys like Dame, Nick, Caden, they're in the low 30s as perimeter players. Is that concerning to you when we get to the bigger teams like a Michigan, or teams we may play in the tournament? That they're gonna essentially dare our perimeter guys to shoot.
Okay, my response to that would be, truthfully, bro, the only teams that I'm genuinely concerned about, like, Duke meeting up with in the tournament, like Brian said, they don't shoot a lot of threes. It's like they're pretty much like carbon copies of us, like Arizona and like Michigan. Michigan is the same. Like everything that they do, like, is a bonus. If they get hot from the 3-point line, that's like icing on the cake. Same as we do. Like they're gonna win with the interior and the way they defend. Same as us. So I know it doesn't really concern me as long as we continue to defend at the level. Now, it would concern me if we weren't the level of defensive team that we are, but that can be countered. Honestly, that can be countered. So,
And I think even this game, like, if it was a game where UNC wasn't next, I wonder if those numbers aren't as bad. You can just see it on their faces. There's a lot of dudes that just wanted to get through this game. Like, can we just get to Saturday or whatever? So I'm not really that concerned about it. When they need them, they'll hit them.
Yeah, that second half was that scream like, all right, man, we're done. We're good here. It's Boston College. Camera's not really live like it.
as I've heard,
it's so
could
quiet.
be like the energy was zapped a bit. I kind of expected a drop off too, with the second half because their first half was so good. I mean, they started 12 or 13, came out the gates blazing, offense like clicking. To getting any shot they want, that drop off in the second half. I wouldn't even say it was BC adjustments because, like Jamahl said, a lot of the shots were wide open misses. So hopefully those shots fall on Saturday. But we'll see. We'll see for sure.
I'm curious to hear what Shire says about it.
I wonder if he's gonna. I wonder if he's gonna be hot because Sire typically in those post game presses after finishes like this, he comes with a pissed mindset. So I'll be interested in see Sire's response tonight. But before we jump into UNC talk, because I mean, pretty sure everyone wants to talk about UNC. What
looking past BC too, we ain't no different. We ain't no different than the players, bro.
What are some things y'all want to point out about tonight's game?
Go ahead. You got it.
Honestly,
I think we lost you for a second, Jamahl.
You going out?
Yeah, you're going in and out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear you now. Go ahead.
Signal, man. This Carolina signal be acting crazy. But yeah, honestly, that's the only thing I would really like us to see going forward, especially on Saturday, is for us to just make shots. Like I'm fine with everything we're doing defensively. Even the free throws have been shored up for me. Like, what we shoot today? 70%? I'll take it. So I honestly, that will be the difference. I mean, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but like that's the main thing. I'm just really like, all right, if this happens, if we make shots, I don't think it's a chance North Carolina can beat us. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's the only thing. I'm not really too concerned about anything else today. This was and the main thing, like I said, I want to see us do is defend at a high level. I felt like we did that. Cam Boozer tonight, bro, was exceptional in the defensive end. Shout out to him because he hasn't been this good. Somebody must have got in his ear and showed him some of that Virginia Tech film. They had to because he was on a different level defensively.
Career high in steals.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is fine. Like, the activity is good. The shooting is really the main thing I want to see.
The only thing I was worried about was I think Shire intentionally, once they got a little bit of lead, put some lineups in there to see how they would fare without Cam on the floor. And that's what worries me because Cam gets tired like a lot because he's doing a lot, on both ends. What happens in the UNC game when Cam is tired and they got to go with, Sar, Hamenia and Gongba and maybe even Harris on some stretches, which I don't think he's going to see the floor in that game, honestly. But either way, they need to get those lineups ready because those lineups are the ones where Duke, generally has issues putting the ball in the basket.
Yeah. Anytime we go to a Malik Pat front court, I'm expecting some offensive sluggish play struggles, but hopefully, like for the most part, I think they did against Virginia Tech. Defensively, they were really good with that front court. So that's where you kind of hope they make it up in that sense. And before we jump to Carolina talk, we do gotta talk about this. Like we gotta talk about this right here, man. We gotta talk about
Bounce though.
Oh my goodness. Cam Boozer is beating the unathletic allegations. He is beating the unathletic allegations. Last game, he had a little Euro step dunk. This game, he came back with a poster, driving to the rim as the ball handler. Like, I don't know, man. He may not be an elite. He's not Caleb Wilson athleticism, but I don't know if this is a slouch athlete. I don't know. He just look like
he's elite. He's elite athletically. He's just not explosive. Anybody that's that big and able to move the way he moves on the perimeter is an elite athlete. You can't be athletic and be able to move how he moves. Now, it's a difference in being explosive when he takes off. He got his daddy explosiveness now. He's not explosive at all. It is what it is. But his pops was the same way. His pops could move. His pops could move on the perimeter. It's a difference in being able to move your feet and then explode in the air, which he looked like he exploded pretty well right there, though. So he's shown similar. That's not even his first post of this year. He put a couple of guys on the poster. He got sneaky bounce on.
I think he's like one of those wrestlers where they say no wasted movement. Like he don't need to do that. Like if you need to do it, that's another story. He hasn't needed to.
Right. Yeah, man. Shout out Cam, man. That boy is something special. I see a lot of takes. I'm not gonna bite, but for the sake of conversation, before we jump into, because I don't want to jump to UNC so fast. A lot of people I've seen, and I think someone might have said on the broadcast tonight, are talking about the Cooper Flagg versus Cam Boozer. I'll start off with I don't think he's there yet. I love Cam. Cam is elite. Don't get me wrong. Cam is carrying this team. I think he's doing more than Cooper because he has to do more than Cooper. Cooper didn't have. Cam doesn't have a top 5 pick with him, and then another top 10 pick, and then another guy, 2 other draft picks with him. Cam is a monster, but Cooper, I think people are quickly forgetting how good of a two-way player Cooper was at Duke. Like he should have won ACC Defensive Player of the Year. They just robbed him because of politics, as per usual. And he's a guy that could guard essentially 1 through 5 at points. So, I don't know. What y'all think? I've seen a lot of discourse.
Hey, listen, man. This is as real as I can say it. Sports racism is real, bro. Because if Cooper Flagg was black, nobody would be saying this stuff about Cooper, bro.
If he was Tyrone Flagg, it'd be a different conversation.
Exactly. This is man. Listen, let's call a spade, bro.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad you said
it. I don't like to call spades kings. I'm gonna call them what they are. This is sports racism. Like this is ridiculous, man. Like and I'm pretty sure you probably referring to stuff Jamahl Mashburn said about him. Yeah. If Cooper was playing, he'd be like the 5th best freshman or 6th. But like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
come on, bro.
This is ridiculous, man.
Tell me you don't watch the game without telling me you don't watch the game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to what you said, Cam is really good, but there are levels. There are levels, bro. And especially when you add in the other side of the floor, that is really what separates Cooper from everybody else. Not to mention the fact that the whole narrative about him not being a good scorer, I don't even understand that. It blows my mind, bro. Like, it just blows my mind. That's the narrative on him, is that he struggles to score, or that's not an elite skill for him. But whatever, bro. Like I said, that's all being said because he's white and nothing else.
And honestly, if Coop did not have those other draft picks around him, he might have developed even faster. Yeah, because he would have had to. Like he didn't, if he didn't have Khan shooting the way he shot, if he didn't have, elite passing from Sion, if he didn't have, Malawatch in the paint, he might have become the Cooper Flagg we see in the NBA after 3 or 4 games because he would have had to. He's that dude that like he adjusts and he levels up each time.
Dropping 50 and 10, and people are saying he's a 6, but like, come on, bro. Talking about some Caleb Wilson is better and Koa Pete. Like, come on, man.
All them dudes would sell a testicle to get where Cooper Flagg is.
Caleb Wilson, people forget Caleb Wilson's older than Cooper Flagg. Like,
narrative too. Then I had seen somebody had said that Cooper. What think this is from Rashad McCants, which I don't get me talking about Rashad McCants, but I think he had said something to the fact like that Cooper reclassed to get away from AJ. Like he wasn't dominating that class originally. Like y'all do realize that they were all in the same class at one point, and Cooper was still the number 1 player.
And Cooper beat him head to head.
Everybody, like, I don't understand this stuff. I mean, I do understand it. It's sports racism. I just wish it would stop.
It's that and Duke hate racism. It's Duke hate and sports racism all rolled into one.
All of it. You know what I mean? All of it.
Because Mashburn got a beef with Duke, and obviously McCants got beef with Duke. So
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Man. But yeah, I would slow down. I'm gonna let the season finish overall before we make that Cam Boozer Cooper Flagg comparison. But if we're comparing right now, let's slow down.
Titles, he got my vote. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh yeah.
Everything I said is out the window.
you give me that chip,
title, bro. Forget everything I just said about it being levels. You know what I'm saying? None of that matters, Joe.
Listen, he gonna be here. He gonna can I also player of the year and that championship,
bro.
That's gonna make the argument for we need to retire someone's jersey.
That conversation gonna get interesting if he win that championship, bro.
I would love for the players that played against both of them, Cam and Cooper, to get polled.
Oh, right. That'd be
amazing. That would be amazing.
Both of them yammed on me, so
that would be amazing, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, we need to have Pat Kelsey do that.
Pat Kelsey,
the guy that really need to do that.
We need to have his son suit up because his son is the one that can shoot on that team right now.
Man, 0-4 against both of them. But yeah, all right. So we talked enough about BC. That game is out the way. So it's officially Carolina Hate Week. Oh, what happened to my screen? Carolina Hate Week. I gotta play the Undertaker sound for that one, man.
You got to. Yeah.
It's time. Carolina Hate Week. Fellas,
it's already up in my house, man. My wife is a UNC fan.
Oh, you got it worse.
It's already up in my house. We already been running our mouth back and forth. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, Joe. I love her, but we ops. We ops for the rest of the week. And she know that. She feel the exact same way. So
how is that even working? Like, are y'all just gonna be distant this week or something?
At certain points, because I'm one of those like loud fans, like yeah, she won't watch the game around me if it gets to a certain point. If UNC is down bad, like she'll go upstairs and watch the game. She won't even want to watch it around me. Like, you gotta do stuff like that.
You get the car start, she doesn't drove for it.
Yeah, like because she don't like to hear me, like because she take it personal. If I get talking junk about the players, you know what I mean? She take it personal, like I'm talking about her kids or something. Like, and it's just so I don't even like to alleviate all of that. A lot of times we'll start off in the same room, but we rarely ever finish in the same room.
That's how you know it's real love. If a Duke and Carolina fan can get on, I mean,
yeah. Real.
Oh man. But all right, let's look into this matchup here. Duke Carolina, the first of two. Carolina coming in at 18-4, 6-3 in the ACC. On a 4-game winning streak, I believe. Playing some of the best basketball, although that's still debatable. What are y'all early thoughts on this matchup? Obviously, there's a lot of great individual matchups. Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson is going to be talked about on Twitter all week. Obviously the Shire, what's his name? Hubert Davis matchup. If Shire gets another one, it's going to get spooky for him. It's going to get spooky. But what are y'all first initial thoughts on this matchup? Start us off, Jamahl.
Okay, so the main thing that I'm looking at, I realized I kind of knew this about Cam, that he has a different level competitively. Like, people that say that whole like he's a winner thing, and you kind of just like blow that off like it's nothing. But then you'll see him take a matchup like the matchup with Corey personal. Like he heard the chatter. He'll give you a PC answer, but there's no doubt he came out playing like, I'm tired of y'all putting this guy in the same conversation with me as far as like best freshman. And I really want to see if him, not just him, if him and Patrick come out collectively and feel disrespected, because I feel like for as good as the North Carolina front court is, the Duke front court goes unnoticed. And it's a lot of this talk about North Carolina being the best front court. And Caleb Wilson probably being better than Cameron Boozer. I would take him over Cameron Boozer. So I'm looking forward to seeing if our front court takes this matchup personal. Like, the front court, to me, that wins this matchup will win the game. If one of the other front courts is nullified, particularly if it's North Carolina's front court that gets nullified, and which this is the worst picture ever. Like, worst picture ever. But I'm like seriously, I really want to see if Cameron Boozer takes this matchup, him specifically, because I saw a different level of intensity in him when he went up against Okoro. And I'm starting to like notice that, like, all right, he's not gonna say it, he's not gonna speak those things out, but you can tell in his play. So that's just the main thing I'm looking to see if our front court takes the whole disrespect approach. Like, y'all think that this is the best front court in the country? Like, we didn't show y'all what we did against the national championship front court? Okay, watch this. So, like, that's that's the main thing that I'm looking forward to seeing how our front court responds to this matchup.
What you got, Ryan?
For me, I agree with 100%. I think also what we got to do is win those 50-50 balls. I mean, UNC guards, I give them this, they're scrappy. I really want Foster, Lil Boozer, I'm going to call him that. Those dudes got to really put their stamp on this game and defend and, rebound as well. Because, I mean, Vesser's what? He's like 7'1", 7 feet.
Yeah.
Wilson's 6'11". We gotta get some good rebounds from our guards, because it's going to be tough on Cam and Pat being a little bit undersized in terms of height against these guys.
No, for sure. I'm looking forward to who's going to be that perimeter guy who steps us for us. I'm at a point now. I trust the front court. Cam is going to give you what he gives you. Pat is going to give you what he gives you. At this point, Malik is even showing now aggressiveness offensively. To the point where he took like 11 shots last game, like a career high. So I'm confident in the front court, and especially because, I mean, Pat and Malik are experienced in the rivalry. I need Isaiah. I need Slim. Slim, if there was ever a time where you're gonna make your mark in this state of North Carolina, you've already done it in high school. But if there's ever a time you were going to put your footprint that this is my state, it's going to be on the road against Carolina. And with how Carolina is, like how much they give up threes and how poorly we're shooting from three of late, this whole season. I can't even say of late. The whole season we've been shooting poor from three. We need Slim to go off. Hey, we need him to be that perimeter guy that's torching Carolina, because Carolina has usually gotten torched by point guards who can, create off the dribble, point guards that can put you in ball screens and dominate. It's not really Slim's game, but I think if there's anybody on the perimeter that's going to carry us, it's going to be him. I don't expect that from Caleb or Caden, although from them we will still.
Hey, though, in all our big games, Caleb has showed up.
He has, but I'm not expecting him to light them up from three.
No, y'all do.
So I think it's got to be a Slim game on Saturday.
Yeah,
we need a Slim game. I think we're gonna get 25 from Cam, but Slim, can you give me 20?
Yeah, if he scores 20, it's over.
Absolutely.
Ain't no coming back from that.
Absolutely. And not for nothing, like, I don't think people realize that this is his opportunity to make his imprint in this rivalry. He was pretty much Darren Harris last year, as far as like his minutes.
Yeah.
So this will be his first chance to make it he played a extended role in the conference.
It wasn't Darren Harris, but I guess what you're saying in terms of hierarchy.
It's like now he's considered to be one of the guys. Regular rotation minutes, 31 minutes a night. That's what he's getting generally around there every game. So this is his chance. Like you said, this is his moment to make his imprint. Like we knew the people that watched him do that masterpiece that he did his senior year in high school. That we need a 30 for 30 on Isaiah Evans senior year in high school, bro. Like that was legendary. But this is his opportunity to make his imprint on this Duke team the way he did that North Meck team in his senior year. So I'm with you.
No matter what happens for the rest of the year, if he can do this, he will be cemented.
Yeah, this is the one, and I'm very confident in him this game. He's someone who embraces the spotlight. They're gonna be chatting. He's gonna be chatting. I don't remember him making much of an impact in the rivalry last year. I think the biggest moment I remember was who stepped over the line? Was it Lubin? Or Withers, Jalen Withers.
Yeah.
In the ACC tournament game, right?
Yeah. And I remember Slim was right next to him. Slim was clapping and trolling. This is gonna be his moment, your chance to you're gonna play 35 minutes, bro. This is your chance. And I think I'm very confident he's gonna show up. I'm very confident he's gonna show up. But I guess besides Slim, who are y'all looking at just as individuals, and obviously Booze, individuals to step up in this game?
Just on the offensive end, because whatever he can give us on the offense. Yeah.
Repeat who you said, Jamahl.
Sorry, Dame. Looking for Dame.
Okay.
Yeah, specifically, I want to see who Dame guards. I want to see if Shire puts Dame on Caleb Wilson, or if he sticks with Cam Boozer, because I don't know. I guess it really all depends. I think UNC hasn't been starting Steve Stevenson, and they've been kind of going with a smaller lineup. So, I guess that could dictate whatever the matchup could be. But I'm interested specifically to see what his imprint is on this game, because we all know the kind of disruptor he can be on the defensive end. So, he can give us offensively, clap for. If he can give us anything over 4 points, I'll take that. But I feel like this is a game, and with UNC having guard problems, so to speak, and none of them scare me or should scare anybody that Duke is going to be playing against. So it'll be interesting to see if he can take one. Dixon's been playing well as of late, and like I said, I think he can. I know he's a little bit smaller than Wilson, but I think from a strength advantage, he's not giving up much. So I'm interested to see what his imprint will be on this game, him specifically, outside of Isaiah and Cam.
So you're saying you think Shire puts Dame on Caleb?
Because like I said, if they're going with the smaller lineup, I don't necessarily think it'll work, because then Cam won't really have anybody to guard. But if they're traditionally what they've been doing to start the season, they were running 3 bigs with Vessar and Wilson and Jaren. So in a lineup like that, Dame could guard Caleb, and then you could just slide Cam over to Stevenson. So I don't know. I guess it really all depends on what Hubert does, what Hubert decides to come out with. Because oddly enough, if he goes small, I think that'll hurt him. Duke is already bigger generally than this team. It's not much. I think Duke is the second tallest team. Carolina's the third. They right there by each other. But it's from the backcourt's perspective, Duke's guards are a little bit bigger than UNC's guards, a little bit stronger than UNC's guards. So it'll be interesting to see if he continues to perform. But would you say they're 4 games in a row?
Yeah, 4 games. Yeah. Jamahl, someone noted. Your AirPods continue to go in and out while you're speaking. So I don't know.
Y'all can hear me good.
Yeah, we hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, that's clear.
All right. Yeah. Appreciate it. The devil mad. We ain't gonna let him win. He ain't winning today. So for him.
But I do like that, to your point, even it'll be interesting because even if they were to go small, and let's say Dame is on Caleb Wilson, I'm not sure I'm worried about Cam Boozer guarding Seth Trimble.
That's a good
Because
point.
Seth Trimble is not a good shooter. Now, mind you, it could be a special night where Seth Trimble like, this is my last chance, and I'm going to hit 7 threes tonight. But by
Knock
the
on some
numbers,
wood, man. Don't be speaking that into existence.
yeah, I know.
Zion.
Hey, not going there. But by the numbers, UNC does not shoot the ball well. So I'm not too sure I'd be worried if like, oh, okay, we're gonna put Dame on Caleb Wilson. Maybe we'll double off of Seth Trimble or one of these guards and just let him shoot the ball. I don't know.
I think he'll throw him different looks, like when you do with a star player, he might be being guarded by one dude. You might put Nick on him for a series or two. I could see them doing that to just kind of get him out of his rhythm and kind of confuse him a little bit.
The chat trying to jinx us, bro.
I'm also worried
trying
about
to
the
jinx
fouls,
us, man. Hey,
I'm worried
because
about
you
how
can
they're
see
gonna
something
fall.
like that happening. Cause Seth really wanted to, like, and that's another thing, not just him. Baystar went 0 for 2 against Duke last year, including his season ending against Duke. He been waiting for this game.
Mm-hmm.
He been waiting for this game, bro. Like, that's the only thing that really concerns me. I think Duke is better than UNC, but the emotion of the rivalry lies with them because they haven't won in like it seems like forever against Duke.
And they need a win. They're desperate
need
for
one.
to get up the standings.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't. That's the only thing that kind of got me a little nervous about this matchup is the fact that they're due for a win and they kind of like let's be honest, they need it more. They need this win more than we do.
Yeah, this is not a win, that a loss for us that stains our. I saw a lot of UNC fans saying, "Oh, we got nothing to lose." Like, yeah, if y'all don't win this game, you're not winning the game in Cameron. I'm just gonna let you know, you're not winning the game. This is the game y'all need as a resume builder, as to kind of like solidify yourself as a good seed. If you don't win this one,
they're also one game like ahead of Miami in the standing, or like a half game ahead, and that's the last double bye in the ACC tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lose that game, Miami jumps them, and they get the last bye. So,
and also, they're getting ready to get into the meat of their ACC schedule. It's getting ready to get real treacherous.
Yeah, UNC's got one of the tougher schedules left.
It's about to get treacherous for them in the ACC. So, yeah, they definitely need this win a little bit more than we do,
Yeah.
I'm worried about the fouls, man. I'm worried about how they're going to call this game.
That is interesting because UNC does get to the line. I think they're the second best team at getting to the line in ACC in conference play.
Star, Malik, and Pat. Those three dudes I worry about being extra aggressive and getting early calls on.
Star got 2 fouls already. The game ain't even started.
Oh, yeah. Pat's already got 2. This is like the Mark Williams thing all over again.
Nah, for real.
That's the thing.
That's a good point, though. That's a good point.
And that's the reason why maybe they don't put Cam on Caleb Wilson. Because really, Caleb Wilson, you want him to shoot jumpers. You're fine with him taking threes. You're fine with those even little midi turnarounds. Duke will live with those. It's when he gets in the post, starts pivoting, starts pump faking. In this rivalry game, that's gonna draw at least 5 fouls on somebody.
Without a doubt.
So like that's where my worry is, like maybe putting Cam on him. Versus,
but I mean, it's the other way around too, because Caleb is an over anxious defender. You can tell by like how he defends that he's so accustomed to his whole life getting away with athleticism, and he's kind of now trying to learn how to like play positional defense the correct way and not just rely on his athleticism. I expect him to be over anxious. And a lot of
the Dean Dome, man. Stay at home.
Yeah, so I mean, you never know, man. You never know how to whistle. I don't expect us to get a favorable whistle. It is what it is. I just hope we can do enough thing to like withstand the refs calling it their way a little bit.
I hope Shire's feeding them dudes raw meat and got them sleeping outside in cages, man. Time.
Nah, for real, yo.
Yeah,
real.
Caleb is the one that I'm like, I don't know how he's gonna come out because he like we have in this screenshot right here. I put it up for a reason. He's been talking since summer. He's a guy that plays with attitude. He plays with swag. He's going to be talking. I'm sure Isaiah is going to be chirping at him. I want to see how he responds to it. Is he going to go out and try to drop 30? or is he gonna try to play calm, try to play the right way? Because he's a guy that I feel like a lot of times he gets away with just being more athletic than everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes he does play out of control, but he's just so athletic and no one's stopping him. Like there was a play, I think last game against Syracuse. He lost the ball. He was losing the ball in fast break. He just jump stopped, I think spun or pivoted, dunked or a reverse layup. I was like, bro, I need to see some real athletes in front of him because he gets away with so much. But I'm definitely like, I'm interested to see how he comes out this game because
I'm hoping Duke can goad him into taking some bad shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't Duke's first time seeing athletic bigs. Like,
Yeah,
Trevon Brazil is an uber athlete.
that's true.
Ruben Chinyelu is athletic. Cameron, specifically him, has been held his own against uber athletes because that's whatever the knock has been on him. Put an athlete around him and he'll struggle but I mean, I'm not really concerned about that. Like you said, I think we can bait him into taking shots that they don't really. But this is the thing: North Carolina cannot win if he doesn't play well. They cannot win. He has to come out and play well. He can't have a subpar game because I don't think North Carolina has enough, especially from the backcourt, to supplement him having a bad game. I don't necessarily think he's having an amazing season, but I don't think enough is being said about how good of a defender Patrick Gombe is. A lot of people owe him an apology because a lot of people didn't think he would be this good of a rim protector and a defender after Kaman left. And he's been that. He's been just as good as a defender, if not better. I think he's a better overall defender. Kaman is just more like.
I was about to say that. I was like, I think he's been a better defender than Kaman.
He was a better defender anyway. Kaman was just more intimidating. But like, I don't expect for Vesar to like be able to dominate Patrick. Patrick is big too. You know what I mean? Their only hope for a guy pretty much going nuclear is Caleb Wilson. And like I said, it's going to be interesting to see if Dame has been a guy that you just do not kill him. I don't care what you think. You're not going to kill Dame Sarr, bro. So, like, that's why I'm interested to see if Shire just don't even play around with this. Like, no, we're going to shut this water off right from the jump. Right from the jump. Because if they come out slow and sluggish and he struggle right out of the gate, we are not Virginia, bro. Like, this won't be one of those situations where they can withstand a really bad first half and just be like, Duke is too technical with what they do on the offensive end, and they're too sound defensively for them to get off to, especially Caleb specifically, to get off to a bad start. So, you know what I mean? And I agree with that comment too. When Malik get in there, it won't be rest for Caleb because when Malik gets in, I'm pretty sure he'll be the main guy guarding Caleb.
So when Malik gets in, are we assuming Boozer takes the assignment on Vesar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which he could guard him. He's strong enough to guard him.
My problem is Vesar's 3-point shooting. Cam cannot be late on those closeouts.
Oh yeah.
Neither can Gongba. Nobody.
Okay, Cam is gonna have to now. I like the energy that he played with today. Cam is a lazy defender sometimes, a lot of times.
Easy.
And I'm not just maybe it's one of them things because he knows how valuable he is, so he tries to keep himself out of foul trouble. With salute, I give him that. But this is one of them games he can't be concerned with keeping himself out of foul trouble. Like, he's going to have to be there early, like you said. No late closeouts. Be there with a hand up, ready to contest. So, and Patrick as well. Like, you hit the nail. I agree with you on that. Both of them, they can't be late with their closeouts today because Vesar is a really good pick-and-pop guy. Really good above the break shooter from the three. So, we got to be able to take that away. He's one of their better three-point shooters. By percentage-wise, I'm pretty sure he probably is their best.
He
is?
I'm about to check right now.
Yeah,
sometimes Shire play that defense where let's leave somebody open. I don't want any of that. Like I don't want any of that where you got to double down and leave a dude open for three. Just guard straight up. Like there ain't nobody we need to double.
46.
Which they'll kind of like you can kind of see them get like I felt like we did that with SMU a lot. Like we gave them a lot of like what I call scouting report shots. Like we know that these guys aren't really good shooters from range. They want to take tough middies. Let them shoot those shots. Just give them to them. They hit them. You know what I mean?
It depends on who it is, though. I don't want Vesar getting open shots.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like, and if it's like Trimble, like Zion said, I don't mind baiting Seth Trimble, but Seth Trimble's a really smart guy. Like, he doesn't. One thing about him, he doesn't force a lot of like threes, even when he'll take up that space. Like he did it last night when the game was kind of like he made a really clutch play for them. They had a little game pressure put on him. He caught the ball on the wing and paused for a second and was like, "Nah, I'm gonna close this space." Ended up getting downhill, getting fouled. But
Yeah, he's gotten better at that this year. Where he just he after the initial thing, he will get to the paint and try to score that way. And a lot of times he gets an and one from that.
Yeah. So
Vassar is shooting 46%. Mind you, it's on 2.8 attempts, but he makes them when he takes them, he's making them. So we don't want a game where he takes 6 of them and hits 3.
Yeah, I'm not trying to test that percentage with
for real.
For
real. Because we got to do whatever we can to keep. This is the thing too. This team, this is a lot of guys that has not had a significant role in this rivalry. Getting ready to play a significant role in this rivalry, and we got to do as much as we can to eliminate their momentum swings. We already at a disadvantage with the momentum swing because, like I said, the emotion of the rivalry. They're coming in probably with their hair on fire, wanting to get a win because they lost the last 3. If they're at home, we've already discussed they need this more. So, like, we can't let the emotion of the game get out of control and let them build momentum. We just got to play a level. So.
And no dumb fouls. I love Pat, but I don't want to see no hook and holes if they don't call. I don't see none of that because
Pat is he gonna have a flagrant. Or they're gonna go to the monitor at least one time to look at something him and Baystar did.
You ain't got the depth for him to be having flagrants in this game.
Nah, we really don't.
He may have a technical, man. I don't know. I was watching the I think PJ Harrison has a podcast. I was just tuning in a little bit to. He's like, yeah, I think Patrick Ngama's a pretty dirty player. I was thinking I'm like, dang, that's probably what most people think about.
Nah, he's not dirty.
He's not dirty, but he's
irritating. He's an irritant more than anything.
Yeah, irritant. Yeah.
He's not dirty at all.
Like if you put your hand on his body, he will put his arm down and hold you. That's
like Jeremy Fears is dirty.
That dude is dirty.
Jeremy Fears be doing.
He's dirty. That's a difference. It's a difference in dirty and being an irritant. I think that's what Pat is. Pat is more of an irritant than dirty.
Yeah, but I expect him to get under. I expect him to get under Caleb's skin more than anything. But Pat's a funny guy though. I want him to bring that energy. I think we need.
I love it.
We need someone like that on our team to be the agitator. But
I love it.
It'll be interesting to see.
Just as long as like I'm with Brian, just as long as they don't whistle him for the flagrant and that adds to your foul total. Like
right.
We gotta keep that foul total down, bro.
Looking at the UNC team, I don't want to look at just conference play. Overall, number 3 boy shooter, and Derek Dixon is next. Then there's a drop off of Jonathan Powell, Seth Trimble, Luka, Jaden. All their backcourt players pretty much are under 35%. Kyan Evans is shooting 30%. Let me knock on wood because
you know how guards can be against Duke.
He just randomly will start hitting threes, bro.
Kyan Evans, though, watching him, he's the one guard, and maybe some of y'all knock on wood for me with this, but he's the one guard I'm actually not worried about at all. Like he's the one guard I think will struggle the most with the way our guards pressure.
Yeah,
he's the one guard that I don't expect to do much of anything.
Derek Dixon's a much better player right now than he is.
Yeah, he is.
I'm mad they figured it out and made.
Who's that one dude they got? Is it Jaden Young?
Yeah, Jaden Young.
He could be an X factor for them. He's decent.
Yeah.
Jaden Young. They have Jonathan. Jonathan Powell was playing well out of nowhere last game. Had a nice stretch for them.
Go ahead, Zion.
Now I was gonna say I'm not worried about the talent of their team. I just don't know with the rivalry, like we saw with Cormac Ryan. I was calling him trash up until that game. And
I was at the first game where Harrison Ingram was doing a little too small thing. I was at that game.
Oh man. Yeah, and these rivalries also make people. Because then after that, Cormac Ryan and Harrison Ingram, both of them were just like, Harrison was good already at that point, but I feel like after that game, they just took it to the next level and became, a dangerous team. But we'll see who that random person is that pops up for UNC. I don't know how to pronounce your username. You just got a bunch of letters on your name.
Yeah, that's wild. I was looking and I was like, what? Okay.
I'm not saying
Okay.
mom. So
Boy.
MOMIN, appreciate you. He asked score predictions.
I think it's a relatively close game for the most part, like within like 3 possessions the whole entire contest. And Duke pulls it out 67. No, I'm gonna go 71. I think we get over 70. 71 61.
Now you should have gone with your original one. I can't influence your you know, it might be in the 60s. We never know.
It could be. I don't think because this far as high scoring as both of these teams can be, the rivalry is never high scoring. It's always an ugly game. Like it's usually like a low scoring affair when these two teams play each other. Like neither one of the teams usually light it up. So I expect that to be true to form. I don't think either one of these teams, like I said, I think we could eclipse 70, but I don't think neither one of these teams eclipses 80. I say Duke in a 10-point win though. In a game that where it's like I said, it's nip and tuck, free throws, they extend the game to 10, and we ended up winning by a double-digit score.
So what was your score? 67 what?
No, I started with 67.
Okay.
I ended on 71-61. I'm gonna go 71-61.
71-61. Okay, Brian, what you got, man?
I got 77-70.
77-70. Okay, yes. Sports 27 aligning with him in the chat.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We got 82-74. Marky or Wallen, brother, but I respect it. I would love to.
Hey, bro, I was at the game last year too. The BTA game, the one in Durham. That was one of the best experiences of my life, bro.
That was beautiful. That start was amazing, bro. Cooper?
That was amazing.
Oh.
That was amazing.
I was like, yeah.
Is if Duke wins by 20, Hubert need to look for another job. He need to back it up. Back it up.
He might be out of here. UNC fan is in the chat. If you don't score 72 plus, you are in big trouble.
You as in Duke?
Yes.
I
don't even know that's true.
70. I don't care how many we score.
Because Duke has the best scoring defense in the ACC.
I don't think people realize how good this team is defensively, bro. I like people just don't. And I get it. Everybody, the problem is we made history last year, and everybody is looking at this team through last year's lenses.
Yeah.
Everybody is looking at this team through last year's lenses, and that's gonna get people knocked off because this team is just as effective on the defensive end as last year's team. Not as flashy on either end of the court. But the results are there, bro. And that's all that matters. Don't let your eyes lie to you, man. This team is just as good defensively as what last team was able to do. So, they're going to be in for a rude awakening, bro.
He said UNC has a top 5 offense in 2026 through 7 games. Brother, you also have one of the worst defenses do that same stretch as well, too. And Duke has a top 5 defense the entire year.
No, 7 games.
Why
what about the other 14, 15?
Didn't Duke just move to number 1 in the net recently?
Yeah. Duke is. I don't know after today. They might drop after today.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
for real.
They were coming.
Bro.
Yeah,
the computers know what's up. Y'all analysts can get up here and act like you don't know that Duke is as good as they are. These computers is not lying, bro. Like computers is not lying.
If I had to have a score, Cam is definitely giving us at least 25 for sure.
Love it.
I'll go 70, 74, 66. 74, 66. I do think Duke will at some point, if Carolina at some point has a long stretch of great offensive play, I think Duke is going to go zone. And I think what we saw against Syracuse, what Carolina against a zone is just embarrassingly bad.
Yeah.
I hope Shire doesn't pull it out. I hope he doesn't have to pull it out. But I do think if there's any long stretch of Carolina playing well, Duke is just going to slow the game down, hop into that zone, and there will be a drought.
You want to know what's weird about that? It's traditionally everybody like the conventional way of thinking about a zone once the team that generally plays man, if you go zone, is out of like, oh, we're having trouble defending. But I actually love Duke zone this year.
Mhm.
Like, I wish Shire would go to it, like, not just out of, all right, we need a good defensive stretch. Like, I wish he would just, like, go to it. Like, use it in stints. Almost every single game it's effective, especially when he runs, like, the 3-2 with Dame at the top. Like, man, bro, run that zone, coach. Like, I like what you just said about that, Zion. I would like to see a couple of possessions because this team, I'm not really worried about this team lighting us up from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
I think Vasar is a pretty good interior passer. Him catching the ball at the high post, but I'm not
That
really. I
worries
mean,
me.
that could be problematic. You know,
That's
that could
because
be
that's a lob all day for
Wilson. Yeah,
Mhm.
that could be problematic. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I love the activity we get out of that zone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see more of it, me personally. But you know,
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Maybe I don't think we'll see it much. Hopefully we don't, but I do think it it's something in Shire's back pocket that
we get in foul trouble. He might
yeah,
have to bring it out.
yeah.
yeah,
A foul
bro.
trouble we will see it. We see
Mhm.
2 fouls early, yeah, we hopping in the zone. But I do think defensively Duke will be in good shape. I mean, they've been in good shape for the majority of the year. A couple of comments here before we jump into calls.
Yeah.
Who is okay? Brandon Little. I think you're a UNC fan. Who is getting? Who's going to get into foul trouble early? Cam Boozer, Brown, and Gangba, Vasar, or Wilson?
I hate to say this, man. Gamba, bro. Cam Booth is not getting in foul trouble.
He does. He's actually one of the best at not getting into foul
Yeah,
trouble.
so I don't see Cam getting in foul trouble. Pat got the foul trouble history, bro. Like, that's just what it is. Like,
Malik
the
too,
early
though.
fouls, like, he's one of the guys that's like, I mean, Duke fans know I ain't lying about that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I will say this. If it's either one of the other two in Vasar and Wilson, UNC is in trouble.
Mm.
UNC is in big trouble if one of their bigs go down. I feel like if one of our bigs go down, like, let's say it is Pat. Pat gets two before like in the first 5 minutes of the game. I'm cool with us running long stretches in Malik. We can survive Pat with 2 fouls. I'm not sure UNC will be able to survive Caleb Wilson getting 2 early fouls.
Yeah, but Malik can't be reaching. If he's the only big
Nah,
we
I mean,
got
but
left, he
what you
can't
want to
be
know what's
reaching.
weird about that? Malik has the most accurate hands I've ever seen
I
in my
agree.
life.
I agree,
I've
but
never
I'm
seen
not
somebody
expecting a
just that
favorable
active
whistle.
and never misses.
I'm expecting a Carolina whistle in that game, so Malik got to be careful.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say ever is going to be a Duke guy, so I'll let I'll let my guy Jamahl take that.
I hope I'm wrong, bro. But I mean, we done seen this movie a bunch of times, bro. Y'all know I
We
ain't
have
lying.
though. We have.
We done seen this movie a lot, yo.
LaShawn, I think that's how you pronounce your name, LaShawn Mitchell. I actually got UNC at home. I'm not. I hope you're a Duke fan. I hope you're not a Duke fan saying that. I hope you're just a random Michigan fan or something saying you actually got UNC at home. This team's guard and wing play is inconsistent right now. They're due for a loss, and in the long run, it may not be bad for this team to take an L.
How's the UNC's guard play and wing play?
Bro, like, that's all I be thinking about when somebody say that. I'm like, bro, we the wrong team to focus on bad guard play on. Like, y'all do realize our guards is better than the guards they got. Like, I'm not saying we are like what
Elite.
Florida had last year, but come on, bro. Like,
And ours
we
defend.
not them. Like, we not them. So I don't know. That's weird, man. You know,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I don't know about the guard play is not what concerns me from UNC's angle. But yeah, I don't think that's really our down. I will say it could be our downfall if their guards are hitting shots and our guards are not hitting shots. That's where it's like, okay, maybe they outplayed us in some way. But in terms of overall, I don't know, especially defensively, our guards versus their guards, it's a different animal. But yeah, we'll see.
But you know what? What I was thinking, I was telling my wife this because we were kind of joking back and forth about this. Honestly, bro, Duke has not thoroughly been beaten in like at least 2 years. Like Duke does, like even the games that they lose, they're not like thoroughly getting beaten. It's
Oh yeah.
a mistake here, a mistake there, something they could have did differently. Like it's not like Duke hasn't stepped on the floor and had a team just flat out look better than them. Honestly, since Kyle Filipowski and them,
No ass.
Yeah, it's just the NC State second half. That's the last time. They,
literally.
the
So I just don't with that. I don't expect. I mean, like I know it's a rivalry, bro, but this team has been too good for too long. Like consistently good for a long time, bro. So I don't know. I'm a rest on that little notion. Like that'll make me feel a little bit better about it. Even though I know it's a rivalry, anything can happen and wild stuff has happened. I've seen teams that Duke was the inferior team going to Chapel Hill and win a game that we probably didn't handle business winning. You know what I mean? Like 2016 with Brandon Ingram and them. Like, you know what I mean? Example stuff like that. So like it happens, man, in this rivalry. It hasn't happened to this Duke team. Like Duke just doesn't get beat. Like they just don't.
Yeah, it's been the losses. Every single loss the past 2 years has been. Honestly, I hate to say it because it sounds like I'm making excuses, but it's been self-inflicted.
That is it.
Houston was self-inflicted. Clemson was self-inflicted.
Mhm.
Texas Tech was self-inflicted. Which one we all? Kentucky.
The
and
Kentucky
Kansas
loss.
was self-inflicted. Like it wasn't. They haven't really been like flat out just
Oh,
down.
bro. It's not like these games are like, okay, we just look like even with our last championship team, they got smacked a couple times.
Yeah,
Like
2015. Yeah,
they got like,
January.
and I think Miami blew them out. NC State, I think, blew them out. Like they got smacked a couple of times, bro. Like Duke just hasn't looked outclassed in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long time. So, you know, we got that going for us.
Yeah.
UNC can't say that.
Not at all. I seen them
They definitely can't say that.
seen them get smacked by
Because
Stanford.
they've seen examples of how it could go wrong for their team. We just haven't seen it. Like I know that people saying that it could. I don't know what it looked like, bro. I don't know what it looks like. I haven't seen it in so long.
The last
so.
6 minutes of Texas Tech, I was super like, yeah, everything went wrong. But
yeah, that was weird. That was just like really fluky. Like that was
make a couple
credit to
free throws
Texas Tech for making the plays. I don't want to take nothing away from them.
Yeah,
because they made the plays they needed to make. But that was just like incredibly fluky. And I believe that Duke, especially, was it who was it? Watts that fouled out, right? Was it Watts?
Yeah, Watts fouled out.
Once he fouled out, I believe they 100% let their guard down.
Yeah, Christian
And
Anderson.
they 100% looked at this all. Oh yeah, it's in the bag. They are three gun army anyway, and one of them is gone, and the other one we pretty much had in shackles. And then once Watts went out, that's when Toppin started going crazy. Like so, it is what it is.
Yeah, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Anything can happen. It is a rivalry. We'll take a couple more and then we'll jump into our phone calls.
We'll get it.
Brandon Little says, "Who do y'all got? Seth Trimble versus Isaiah Evans."
Oh,
What? Like that's such a bad question. Like ask something specific. Like what do you expect us to say? I know you're a USC fan. What do you expect us to say? We're gonna say we're gonna take Seth Trimble.
He wouldn't take Seth Trimble over Isaiah.
You know, are you expecting like say point total? Who's going to score more? Like who's going to defend better? Like, you know, give us a little more context to that. Because I'm
to answer your question, I'm taking Isaiah Evans though.
Yeah, I think either way I'm going to say I'm
going to take Isaiah Evans, bro.
You know, Seth Trimble though, you know, when he's on though, he's a dangerous player. Don't get me wrong, especially when he gets downhill. I think he's a little bit more creative than people think when he gets downhill. But if he's hitting his jumper, then it's like, shoot, you may not have an answer for him.
What's that mid-range shot? I don't think he has that yet.
Yeah.
Guards that can't shoot really bother me, bro.
Mm.
They really bother me.
They really bother their coaches too.
Yeah, so whatever with Seth.
Well, don't say that fully. Don't say that
overrated as a defender.
One of our guards can't shoot, so like really can't shoot. But
you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong when you're right, bro. You ain't wrong when you're right.
one of them is like, you know, really can't shoot, but you know, I get what you're saying. All right, fellas. Let's hop into calls. We got a couple calls here. Whoever plans on calling in the next 5 minutes, good luck if you try. I may not see it, but I already loaded these in. Who we got first caller? I did not label these, so I'm assuming I'm gonna just play it. Here we go.
Yo, what's good, Crazy Cast? Just curious to know who you guys think should and will be on Caleb Wilson Saturday night. I can see it going either way, but do you guys think it should be Cam guarding him or Dame guarding him?
I think we kind of already covered it. But yeah, I think to start, it'll be. I can't say Cam. The Dame thing is messing me up because I understand it, but will it happen? Is where I'm like, I don't know. I don't think Shire's gonna do that.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, for me as a coach, if I'm like putting myself in the coach's frame of mind, I'm putting my best defensive weapon on your best offensive weapon, especially if they can positionally match up with each other.
Yeah,
It's a
he's
no-brainer
got
for me.
reach too. I mean, he's
Yeah,
got what,
it's
7
a
foot reach?
no-brainer for me. Dame is long enough. Caleb Wilson is not a bulky guy, so I'm not really concerned about him being like posted up and being exploited. Like you said, shoot your turnaround 17, 18 footer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead. Shoot them all game long over that length. Like, I'm fine with him doing that. It's not like he's going to take Dame, turn his back to him from 15 feet out and get 5 feet, 2 feet away from the basket.
Right.
Like he's not like that type of a player.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
But he is a
know.
guy though that can elevate above Dame.
Yeah, I mean, he can elevate above almost anyone. The problem with what you really just want to do as a defender is just make the opposition take tough shots, like block steals. All of that is gravy. Your job as a defender is to create a tough shot for him. He creates tough shots better than almost anybody. You know what I mean? So he'll do his job. That's all I really like. It'll be instances like you said. He's an explosive athlete. He's gonna get rebounds on his way. He just jumped 40 feet in the air, and you know what I mean. He'll get a quick putback or something like that. Like it'll happen. I'm not really concerned about it too much because Dame can force him to take tough shots enough. So
I just don't want to see Dame reaching. Just stand your ground. Just don't reach because I don't want to see.
Yeah, because he won't get the whistle. He's not. His hands aren't as sure as Malik. He reaches a lot and gets called for him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you on that.
So I guess everyone's going with Dame to answer your question.
I think it's going to be in stretches. I think they're going to throw a lot of different dudes.
Yeah.
I agree with they'll mix the coverages up. They'll mix the coverages up to kind of keep them guessing and everything, So
yeah, and I mean besides I guess Stanford and Louisville and those like specific games, Duke is always like guarding stars with multiple people.
Yeah.
So probably you'll see multiple buys. I think you'll see a lot of Malik too when Malik is in the game. Next caller. I don't know which one I just played, so let's play this.
What's good, Crazy Cast? I just want y'all's thoughts on that uninspiring second half and the thoughts on a specific backcourt playing a little bit too much. I know certain Duke media members be on their main accounts firing back, so I don't want to say too much. Go Duke as always.
I know that's Monty. That's Monty. Who are you talking about?
Gotta say it with your chest, bro.
Yeah, man.
Say it with your chest, no?
I think he expected Russ to be on the show. Hold on, let me play that again. Hold on.
Wait, what's the
good,
backcourt that
Crazy
he's saying?
Cast?
I think he's
I just
talking
want
about
y'all's thoughts on that uninspiring second half and the thoughts on a specific backcourt playing a little bit too much. I know certain Duke media members be on their main accounts firing back, so I don't want to say too much. Go Duke as always.
I don't even know. Monty, I know you're in the chat, bro. Okay, he's in the chat. Oh, he said Darren and Caden. I thought it was Caden and Caleb you were talking about. Okay.
They didn't play that much.
Yeah.
Nah, Caden played 14 minutes tonight. Darren only played 9.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I will say this about UNC. I don't think Darren plays. Unless they're up like 10 in the first half and they just want to get breathers. I don't see this might be a DMP.
You might be right, bro. That sucks. Because that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy. But you right though. I don't know if he gets.
And if it's not a DMP, I think it's gonna be like 4 minutes. 4 minutes. He comes in, breather. Or if we're not hitting threes, come in, give him a chance to shoot.
Like, once he gets the point where he can, like, once he gets chased off the line, he can do something. Then he's going to be a serviceable player.
Yeah.
Because once he gets past the paint, after the 3-point line, he gets in the middle. It's a turnover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of indecision. You can kind of tell he's like
thinking
he doesn't have a go-to move. Like once the three is taken away, that's good. Like key that you said that because that's his go-to thing. All right. So once the three's taken away, to close out, but he doesn't really have a go-to move once the close out.
It's not a knock on him. It's just a part of the evolution. He'll get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we love you, Darren, but I just think that's how it might stack up on Saturday. But we'll see. Next call.
He gonna have a game like J-Rob now because you said that.
I hope so.
Listen, if he does, hey.
If he does, I'll buy a Darren Harris T-shirt if he does.
I'll be wrong, man.
Gladly buy that T-shirt.
10-0.
Let me replay this. What we got here?
Just want to say 10-0 ACC play, 21-1. Great start to the season. If you would have told me before the season that we would have one loss going into this Carolina game, I wouldn't have believed you. Anyways, it's Carolina week. Just curious what you guys think of the comparison of this team to that 2015 national championship team.
I'm standing on this. The similarities are there, bro. And it's not an apples to apples comparison, but there's a lot of things similar about this team that's similar with the 2015, considerably the stars and the way that they defend and the way that teams attack the stars. I think as a whole, this team is better defensively than what 2015 was. Because 2015 had struggles defensively, if people can remember. Everybody just remember us cutting the nets. A lot of people forget about them getting cooked and pick and rolls all season long, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, they would say we're a better team with John.
Bro, it was bad. Like it was bad. Like you know what I mean? That parallel is there. The 2-point guards with Caden, which I know they don't really start, but I can see lineups in close clutch games where both of them on the floor. That comparison is there. I mean, like I said, it's not a apples to apples comparison, but there are a lot of similarities, bro, for me specifically with this team and the 2015 championship team. So hopefully they can finish the way 2015 did. Honestly.
Yeah. I think you see him better than me.
I'm a glass half full type dude, bro. Like that's all I see is just half full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think 2015 was so good because we had so many ways of beating you, especially offensively. Because when you have a guy like Quinn Cook, people forget Quinn Cook was like, he was on some All-American final rankings of people with their All-American teams. Obviously, there are like 15 different publications that do it. But like he was a guy who averaged 18 from the guard spot, shooting what, like 40% from three?
He was a lights out shooter his senior year, bro.
Like
lights out shooter his senior year.
You knew you were going to get perimeter scoring, and you always knew you were going to get great point guard play from Tyus, whether he was giving you, 10 points, 5 points, or 15. You were always going to get great point guard play from him. You always were going to get great defense from Justice Winslow. And then Ja was, automatic.
He just
automatic bucket. But I think that's what the drop off between this year's team. I think this year's team, someone said in the chat, way better defensively. But then the offense is where like the guard play, there's a big gap.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like the big difference from
there's no Tyus or Quinn on this team.
Yeah.
No. But I think similar also to 15, this team finds ways. What the main thing that impressed me about that 2015 team is every single big game, every game that we looked at, like, all right, this is a litmus test. This is we want to see what they stepped up and they met the challenge. All of them, all season long, every single big game. And this team is showing a lot of similar toughness. And every time we look at this team, all right, this is a matchup we waiting to see. Texas Tech was standing, but I mean, 2015 lost what 4 games going into the tournament. They
Yeah,
had 4 losses, so you know what I mean. I
maybe
don't know,
3.
like it's differences, but I mean some of the intangibles like is giving me 2015 vibes. Not to mention that the Final Four is back in Indy the way it was.
Okay, you might have cooked with that one. You might have cooked with that
I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a lot of parallels. This is a lot of them.
one.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm gonna get
So
cooked for this, but I think Shire's a better defensive coach than K.
yeah,
Mm,
he is.
he is though. I think it's like you
I
can't
mean,
even really argue it.
K depended on real good defensive players like Battier to pick up the slack, whereas Shire, he's coaching 1 through 5 to be
Yeah.
strong
And
defenders.
and Shire's scheme will change based on his personnel.
Yeah,
Hmm.
K was man
K
to
pretty
man no
much
matter what.
stuck to his guns. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he stuck to
Yeah.
his guns. We're gonna pressure the ball, like, and just extend through the passing lanes, and that left Duke susceptible to being able to get back cut. And everybody knew, like, we just back cut him, back cut him, back cut him. We're gonna have a chance. Just keep the game close.
Hmm.
But Shia will adapt his strategy based off his personnel. He will change it from game to game. Like we've seen, like 3 or 4 different pick and roll coverages just this season. Like, which is what I love about Shia. You can't really like scout him as a coach. You don't really know what he's gonna throw at you. So I love that about him, his ability to adapt and adapt on the fly and change things up on the fly. That's one
Right.
thing I do love about John.
See, Coach K deleting my number right now.
Hey, and it's crazy. Like you can't even really argue the defensive point at this point because you look at his first, not even the lively team, the team that had Kyle Filipowski and Ryan Young as your centers was still a top, I think 12 or 10 defense in the country. Like at that point, you just gotta shake his hand, shake size hand.
Nah, for real. You getting Ryan to move his feet, bro?
Like,
That's my guy, dude, man. I love
And
it.
K couldn't get Jabari to guard for shit.
Nah, and Coach
Jabari's
K
like,
had a lot.
I ain't guarding.
I'm not pounding on Coach K. He the GOAT, but he had a lot of stars that he just couldn't get the guard, bro.
Yeah,
Like
nah, for sure.
Jabari, Marvin couldn't guard. Ja couldn't guard. Like he had a couple of different stars. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
He's still the GOAT though.
nah, he's still
No doubt, no doubt.
Still the GOAT.
Shout out my guy B-Haz. Shout out my guy. I got another call. I see a Tar Heel fan called in. So I have to monitor it, but I'm gonna play this other one first.
Hey guys, another great win for the Blue Devils. So coming into this game, I would say my main concern was the health of our guys because I know we were sick last week. The intensity was there from the start. That was an encouraging sign. We can live with the missed shots, but I will say the free throw shooting has been very encouraging, and we saw that in the second half. Besides the defense, that's why we kept a comfortable lead. Go Duke.
Yeah.
I think all may noted that earlier for sure. That even with our struggles from deep, we're getting better as a free throw shooting team, and that's all at this point because especially in March, we know this team in the tournament. Boozer's going. We will be in the bonus early or mid second half in pretty every tournament game. So free throws, if we're not hitting threes and we're still getting to the line, we're still going to be in good position to win games if we're still playing, the defense that we play, all games.
Can't Boozer didn't take a free throw tonight?
He did it.
No, it says 0 for 0 unless they got it wrong.
I'm pretty sure
Is that the first game he's never taken a free throw?
No, he had to take.
I thought I saw him at the line though.
No, he was 1 for 2.
Yeah, I feel like I thought I saw him at the line. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, hold on. They is saying he's 0 for 0, but I'm positive. Wait, maybe
I thought I saw him at the line.
I saw him at the line.
He definitely was at the line.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know.
Maybe
they must have put it under the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a mess up because I saw him take. Yeah, he definitely shot free throw. Not many, but.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe I'm just glad it's steadying, bro. Like as long as we not having those like 40-50% free throw shoot. I mean it's still problematic as long as it's not Caleb or Dame getting fouled down the stretch.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro.
Like our bigs have shown they can hit them, and that's what's I think encouraging.
And those are the ones that go to the foul line the most. Anyway.
Exactly, and Isaiah hits his for the most part.
Isaiah hits his free throw.
Oh man, as they say, Khan is in the 3-point contest. Oh, okay.
Oh, he is. Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Shout out, Khan, man.
Let's go. I wish Coop would have did a dunk contest, but he was like, he don't have no.
Yeah,
he's not that type of dunker.
He says he's pretty much a game dunker. That's what he was saying.
That makes sense to me.
Nah, that makes sense.
He's not trying to get style points. Maybe if you put a pit player in the lane, one of them twin brothers or whatever.
He'll jump on, man. All right, let's see. I think this is my guy Mark called in. Mark.
Hey guys, I was at the game tonight, and I can tell you, however ugly the second half seemed on TV, it was indeed uglier in person. But it was not flashy, but it was solid. They got their work done in a trap game. And these guys look like they're saving their energy for Saturday. I expect them to not miss every jump shot like they did tonight. They handled their business, and Saturday should be a ton of fun. Thank you, guys, and go Duke.
Yes. I'm sorry you had to experience that second half, Mark. Hopefully you get to go to another game. But yeah, you pretty much hit on the head. I think they're definitely probably looking toward the big game on Saturday after that first half. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, like we said. So we're not gonna remember this second half unless it trickles into the game next week.
Yeah,
on Saturday.
They ain't always gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
Nope. Win, baby, win, or whatever Al Davis said.
All right, this is the moment of truth. We got a Tar Heel fan. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew some Tar Heel fans. A lot of Tar Heel fans follow me. Like even Brandon, he's in the chat here. Well, this is just YouTube, so I'm assuming he just found it. But shout out to Brandon though. He said, "I think John."
I seen that too. Yeah.
Okay, we got a real.
I saw that comment. Let's go.
Okay,
let's go.
John Shire will never win ACC Coach of the Year or National Coach of the Year ever.
Honestly, this is why I want Duke to go undefeated in the ACC so bad. I want y'all coaches or whoever the writers, whoever is voting on this, say it with your chest after we go undefeated. I dare you to not name that man Coach of the Year after we go undefeated.
Yeah, if they go undefeated, I don't see how he doesn't win it because he'll beat Brown now in the instance, and he'll beat Ryan Odom, who I think are the only competition. You just won't play Jay Lucas, and Jay Lucas to me can't win Coach of the Year if you don't beat Duke. Pat Kelsey lost to Duke twice last year and still won Coach of the Year.
Still won.
Yeah, I think Jay's ducking. Jay can't get the cosign unless
I think Shire should get National Coach of the Year love too, because the fact that everybody's considering this Duke team to be so much worse than last year, and yet we're better off record-wise than last year. Wow,
people just don't.
That's got to say something, bro.
They don't care, bro.
That's got to say something. He'll never get it though.
The media doesn't care, bro. I've been on Twitter fighting this fight all year. Like I saw Field of 68. Shout out to Field of 68. We're on their platform, but I saw the rankings they put out. It was nasty,
bro. What was that, yo?
That was, Shire wasn't
really Tom Izzo.
like Bill Self.
Really? How do Bill Self get on this list?
And he beat
How
both
does
of
Bill
them.
Self get on this list?
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm like the first four, I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then I was just looking at the people after it. It's just like at some point, like when is Shire going to get credit? In fact, I actually asked that on one of the shows with Jeff Goodman and Rob Dawson. I put in the chat, when is Shire gonna get credit? Because the guy lost his whole starting lineup. He lost 6 rotation players. Like, you know how hard it is to rotate like that team that he had last year, and he's replacing it with guys who are on the bench. Like he's not even. Yes, obviously Cam Boozer is another guy who came in, but like the majority of the team is either sophomore and freshman.
It's like Bill Self has Darren Peterson.
Like right, we credit him Bill Self for
what? Like, what is he getting credit for at this point?
And they still got 6 losses, like 5 and 6 losses. Like
I don't even think Bill Self should win Coach of the Year in the Big 12. Like, why is he even in the National Coach of the Year talk? Like, this is getting out of hand, bro.
No way.
It's getting out of hand. This is Duke hate. Duke hate is like at an all-time high, and I get it, but
And
I
as much
mean,
access as Shire gives these dudes, he should be like, you know what? Fuck y'all. I ain't giving y'all
nah, for real, bro, for real.
Like, man, I'm like, man.
Nah, but I mean, not just because I want Duke to win every game, but I really want to see these writers not vote that man coach of the year if he go undefeated. I want to see like
He got to.
what
Even
they
if it's
do.
one loss, I feel like he got to, man.
Duke should
I
lead
don't
the
understand
ACC.
how he have like the most dominant team in the like last quarter century in the ACC last year and didn't get it just because Pat Kelsey took over a squad, a completely different team.
A
It's not like he
completely
took
different team.
Louisville with the same roster and won. Like, you know what I mean? I just
People get too much credit for building teams through the portal. Like, it's the easiest way to build it.
That is literally the
Yeah.
easiest way to build a team.
Easy.
Well, oh man. Well, someday, man, Shire gonna get his respect when he get the championship. They won't say nothing.
He'll still be 15th on the list.
Nah, for real.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's hear from this UNC fan. I didn't get to vet it, so we'll see if there's any. I'm gonna stop it short if there's anything wild. So let's see.
Is there anybody not in Duke's rotation this year that you think can be of big impact next year?
Oh, wow, that's a tame question. Shout out to you, Tar
Yeah,
Heels
good one.
takes.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think he'll be on Duke's team next year. But that's a whole story for.
I know who you're talking about.
That's
We know
a
who
story
you're
for
talking
a
about.
different day.
We already know.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
there's a guy that I think can have a
Known you
big
for a half
role
hour, and I know
next
who you're
year,
talking about.
theoretically speaking. I just don't think he'll wait it out. So
Virginia's finest.
yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah.
I will say it just depends. Obviously, it depends on the player movement. Like we don't know. If you were, I don't know if it's going to be a big role, but you could make a case for Sebastian Wilkins just having randomly taking a year, to develop, and maybe he's in the rotation next year. I don't know.
I can see it.
The guy
Also depends if they're done recruiting.
And if we land Jordan Smith, that means we got an NBA backcourt. That means people that's not playing now, definitely not playing next year. Definitely not playing next year. This is not even an NBA backcourt that we're starting with right now. You know what I mean?
But they don't shoot.
Theoretically, I mean, senior year, Rippy and Smith been shooting at a different level.
I mean, Rippy, fine. I'm talking about Jordan.
But even Rippy,
Nah.
Rippy has to be a more consistent shooter, but he's getting better. He's getting better for sure. Even the game.
Yeah. Jordan Smith is not a shooter. He's a defender. He's not a
Jordan
shooter.
Smith is more like he's a lights out mid range shooter, which defies the odds of John Shire's scheme. So
but I mean, but he let Coop take a lot of them though. He let Coop take a lot of mid ranges.
He did let Coop. Yeah, he did let Coop take them too. But yeah,
He's gonna let you be you. I mean, that's what he's gonna do.
If we don't get Jordan Smith Jr., which is very possible,
it is.
Yeah, I think he goes to Arkansas.
It
That's
is
just my opinion.
It's possible.
Then I think Shire will try to return Caden, and that's the guy you maybe want to take as like take a chance as taking a big step next year. Because I do think, like I've always said, I think Rippy is probably going to come off the bench next year, unless he just outplays everybody in the summer, and then it's like clear, like, yo, you got to start.
He will. He will.
Which is
Don't
possible.
even worry about that. He will.
It's possible. But I think he's okay with right now, even if he comes off the bench next year, like that's not going to be an issue.
Yeah, because I mean, we need many. I think we need at least 2 point guards, and I think they'll split that time. I mean, I don't think it's a problem if he's not starting necessarily. He'll still get minutes.
So but it's a lot. Like it's always hard to predict Duke's next year because a lot can change.
The turnover, you never know what the turnover is going to be.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Too early to think about that though. Thank you though for Tar Heels takes for having a tame question. But yeah, we don't know yet. UNC getting Mingo. I don't care about that.
They already got him, didn't they?
Nah, he's still he keep pushing back the commitment date.
Oh, I thought he committed already.
Mingo.
Wait for that.
I think it's between him and them and Baylor for the most part.
Baylor need him.
UNC need him too.
Way more.
Nah,
UNC got a
Hoover.
got like
Actually,
10 guards.
we may need UNC to get him. So Hoover has a reason to say, okay, look what I got y'all. Look what I got y'all.
I mean, then that would just
Yeah, we wanna keep him around.
that would just add fuel to the rivalry with if they did land him, with him being the him and Ricky. Yeah, him
top
and Ricky
2 point
going against
guards.
each other,
Yeah, both New
No,
York.
I mean, it would be good. I know that UNC has been like rumored as a favorite. Hubert really can't recruit. I gotta believe it, see it to believe it, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I know what I've been reading. I just gotta see it to believe it. You know what I mean? I know he
Yeah.
ended up with Maximo, and
yeah. I mean, they got a little nice class, so I'm hoping it gives Hubert a couple more
Speaking
years.
of, bro, what is up with them snubbing Bryson Howard?
Oh yeah. That was crazy, man. Like, yo,
That didn't make any sense.
and finding out that the committee, the leader of the McDonald's committee is the same guy who it comes from the same school as the kid Bivens, who was added to the roster, and Bivens is ranked 84th in the country.
That's crazy, bro.
What?
Yeah, him or Mingo. Mingo didn't get voted in either.
Mingo didn't get voted in. I kind of thought they were gonna screw Bryson though, because he plays. I've weirdly been watching a lot of Bryson and his school, Frisco Heritage. That is not a good basketball school. I wish he went to a basketball school, like a prep school or something.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why they held it against him. They kind of did the same thing with Khan playing in Wisconsin at the public school. Once you start going to the public school and you're not playing on national TV, they're gonna burn you. Oh, but it's still crazy. Don't get me wrong. It's wild.
That was nuts, bro.
Yeah.
But hey man, Bryson.
Hey, Bryson clapped back. What do you say? It's all a garden to me, or something like that.
Oh, he did. He responded.
He said something about it.
Yeah, I think it was on
Okay.
Instagram or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Hey man,
Last time we had a snub, he lit the world on fire once he got to Duke.
lit the world.
Khan definitely should have been an All-American. He should have been a Mickey last year.
Caleb
Yeah,
got
Caleb
snubbed
did.
too.
They snubbed him for Bronny too, and that
For
was crazy.
Bronny.
That
And
was
they
crazy.
had beat Notre Dame had beat them, I think, 3 times in the year. Like,
that was wild because you had the
that
proof.
wild, bro. Like, he went heads up with the guy 3 times and beat him 3 times, and you still put this man over there.
Bronny was not like that.
Hey, man.
Whatever, bro. It is what it is.
Oh man. Any final questions before we head out? Let me see. What do you guys think? Oh, we did answer that question. Enough of next year talk.
There'll be a time and
My
a place for it.
Yeah, man.
Scrolling. I'll give y'all a second to pop up. But I guess any last thoughts for y'all on this big rivalry game?
No, I'm excited to see how this Duke team respond. Like I said, similar to 15, they have been surprisingly good in big spots all season long. Not necessarily surprisingly, but I guess it's a pleasant surprise. Like, cause you expect for Duke to step up in big spots, but you just never know. Like, we've seen teams that didn't step up in big spots just a couple of years ago with the flip team and everything. So it's another litmus test for this team, man. Excited to see how they can handle the road environment. I'm excited to see Cam in his first crack at the rivalry. So, I'm just excited, man. We should handle our business, though. We're a better team than them. It's always easier to approach this game when you know you got the better team. So
That's true. That's true.
It's a business.
Yes, sir.
Trip.
Business.
Nothing but a business.
Listen, they undefeated on the road this year, man. This is the hardest one.
And UNC is undefeated at home, so that's amazing. That's gonna feel good to go in there and end that streak.
They ain't even play nobody though. Who do they play at home? Oh, Kansas. I guess
Kansas. They played Kansas like the second week of the season or something like that.
Yeah.
In a game that Kansas blew more than UNC.
Oh yeah. Kansas was up a half.
Kansas blew that game.
Yeah. Oh.
But how? They have one of the best. They have coach of the year. I don't understand.
Talk that talk, Brian. For real. For real.
This is a good one though.
I ain't worried about them, man. So
did Jamahl say he would take UNC loss for benefits?
Hey, listen, bro. I said that last week. I knew somebody was gonna come back. Hey, listen. I know how it sounds, y'all. I'm standing on that. I really can't stand Michigan. I really can't stand the discourse around Michigan. It's bothering me. UNC, this is the thing about it. No, we don't want to use the lose to UNC ever, but it happens. We've all like seen UNC losses a bunch in our life. We don't often get a chance to like make a mark against a team that the whole country is glazing over. That we never gonna play Michigan again unless it's a tournament setting. I
Yeah.
want to beat Michigan, bro. It is what it is.
I've seen Michigan fans. They're chirping now a little bit.
Me too.
I've seen it.
They want to win that game too. I've seen a certain similar. Like I've seen Michigan fans say that they would like to win that game more than the Michigan State game and stuff like that. So like, it's the bar, man. Like it is what it is. No, I don't want to lose to UNC, y'all. I'm not saying that. No, do not want to lose to UNC, but I really want to beat Michigan, bro. Like for real, for real.
I saw people posting the score that we beat them by 6 and they beat them by double digit. I'm like, all right, man, that's what we doing now. But all right,
Okay.
we'll see. February 19th, 21st, something like that. It's in DC. That's in your hometown, Brian.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get to it, man.
Maybe I'll
Trying to
come
get
down
there.
there for that game, but we'll see. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. Oh, we got one more. Monty, what he said: if Duke loses, how much confidence you lose in ACC? I don't lose
none, because we still
None.
got Clemson. We still got to play Virginia. We still control our own destiny.
Yeah.
So none. We can still win the conference if we lose.
And we play those teams at home.
Yeah.
Virginia and Clemson are at home. So I think Duke is in pretty good I honestly that's why I'm watching these Virginia and Clemson games. Because if they lose one, each of them,
it's over.
It's
over. If they lose to anybody, it's a wrap.
That's why I'm watching the NC State game right now.
It's like Duke is very close to like pretty much. I don't want to say wrapping things up in the ACC, but it's like all right, like
honestly, really, it's Clemson that we like. I'm more concerned. I think it's pretty much over for Virginia. Honestly,
yeah,
because I don't see us losing 3 games.
No,
we won't lose that because they already have 2 losses, I believe, right? Yeah. Just as long as we can beat Virginia, we'll have the tiebreaker over them.
Yeah.
Clemson is really the only team that I'm concerned. Like I said, we play them. We control our destiny with that. So.
Yeah, it's the UNC game. The UNC game on Saturday. The NC State game before UNC is a little tricky because it's always tricky at NC State. But besides that, I'm very confident Duke is gonna, like Quinn Cook said, run the table. In the ACC.
Quinn caught it. He definitely caught it last week.
Yeah, we're trying to get Quinn on Saturday, so we'll see. That's another one we got to work on. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Long episode today. I said maybe 3 episodes this week. I was lying. We'll see. we'll see y'all on Saturday, unless something pops up and like, oh, we gotta do it. We'll see y'all on Saturday, but big game this week. Big game coming up, and we'll see you on Saturday. Hopefully, after a Duke victory. Shout out to all the UNC fans that tuned in tonight. All you UNC fans, go like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening on audio and UNC fan, rate. We love y'all. We love that y'all listening too. That means we are the spotlight. I'm not listening to any. I'm not gonna lie. I do listen to USC podcast.
I do too. I do all the time.
I want to see what they say. I want to see what they say.
Too.
But we appreciate y'all. We'll tap in with y'all after Saturday's game.